Hey Pisces, I am doing a you and them read. We're going to have a look at you, we're going to have a look at them, we're going to see how they feel about your situation, your connection, whatever's going on. So think of the person, and this is for you and them. Remember, you've been here before, you know the score. It's a general read. It will not fit everybody. So take from it what fits, chuck the rest out, roll with it, have some fun with it. It is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Remember to hit all the buttons, please, and the notification button, because you will be notified of any other reads I put out. And I think after this one, I'm going to do your February read, okay, your February vibe, once I've had a look at you and the person you are thinking of. Anything else? I think that's about it. I'm going to put myself in the corner. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I'm just recovering from the flu. My voice is still a bit croaky, and I'm tending to have coughing fits. So I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. Okay, so let's have a look at the past energy of you and this person. The past energy of you and this person, the person you are thinking of, and the past energy, please. The past energy of you and this person. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles for the past energy, and the Six of Swords. So there's a sense here with the Seven of Pentacles from past energy that you would like to put some more time and effort into a situation. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles talks about a long-term situation that you've been reflecting on, that you would like maybe to put some more time and effort into. But it's also about you reflecting on the amount of time you've been in a situation, or the amount of time that, and energy that you've put into a situation. And yeah, reflecting on, is it worth it? Do I still go there? Do I still put more time and energy into something? Sevens are about being patient. It's about being committed as well. And then we have the Six of Swords here. It's about moving forward. And I feel maybe with this person to a more stable, secure place. The Six of Swords is about taking your life lessons and moving forward to some sort of stability within your life. And I feel here you're reflecting, you're contemplating how you want to move forward. And if it's not with this person that you are thinking of, it's how I move forward to a more stable place within my own life. Yeah. So let's have a look at your current energy. Okay, your current energy and the situation you find yourself in at the moment. Pisces, this is your energy and where you find yourself in at this present moment in time. The situation you are in at this present moment in time. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. So there's some inner turmoil going on here with the Five of Wands. This is about a bit of turmoil. It can be inner, wondering how you're going to move forward, wondering how you're going to get there. Five of Wands can also talk about misunderstandings, struggles, some inner conflict. It can talk about competition, and it can talk about disagreements, okay? It can also talk about outside influences that are complicating situations. Yeah, so a little bit of inner turmoil going on in your current situation. And we have the Six of Cups here. And the Six of Cups, you know, does talk about someone you already know. It talks about past events and a bit of nostalgia. Can talk about happy times. So there's a bit of conflict going on here within um, your life about someone you're perhaps already connected to. The sentiment with this Six of Cups. Um, it can also talk about clinging to something, and there's some inner turmoil here about a situation that you're in at this present moment in time with someone, or maybe some inner conflict about the past with this Six of Cups here. Okay, so we want to have a look at the person you're dealing with and what's on their mind. So Pisces, this is the person you are dealing with or thinking about, and what is on their mind. So they've got the Magician. So the Magician is trying to make something happen. So let's have a look and see what this person is trying to make happen. The Magician talks about manifesting, talks about solutions to problems, but it talks about a shift in their life and moving forward. It can also talk about responsibilities and being disciplined in a situation. Uh, we have the Three of Swords. So there's some heartbreak here on this person's mind, okay? Yeah, healing from past hurt, some heartbreak, a little bit of trust issue I feel going on here as well, because these swords haven't pierced this person's heart yet. So it's about them not wanting to get their heart broken, okay? And yeah, again, I'm feeling not wanting to get their heart broken again in a situation. So they are trying to bring shifts into their life. They're trying to make something happen for themselves. So what is on this person's mind, the person you are dealing with? What is on this person's mind, the person you are dealing with? Let's have a little look and see what is on their mind a little bit deeper. What is on the mind of the person you are dealing with or connecting with? Yeah, so this is about union. This is about harmony within a love situation, okay? And I do feel there's been some heartbreak here within a love situation that's really playing on this person's mind. And they're trying to make something happen, but there's a decision they need to make. Okay, with this Two of Swords, this is about deciding, making a choice, making a decision. But this is a stalemate energy. We've got two here and two here. So yeah, it's weighing on their mind as to what they need to do in a situation. But you know, the swords are apart and they're taking the blindfold off. So it's a choice that and a decision that they need to make about, you know, the Two of Swords is about mentally feeling stuck, taking a pause in a decision they've got to make that is challenging for them, and unclear about what to do in a situation. It's like, I can't decide what I want. I can't decide what I want to do. But this Two of Swords is them removing the blindfold with the Magician. So it's them trying to come to an understanding about what they need to do in love. Okay, this is another choice card, another decision. So on this person's mind is trying to make a decision, decide how they want to move forward in love here. Okay, so how they view you, Pisces, how this person you are thinking of views you. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Cups here, and this is the Ten of Cups. So this is probably was or is a long-term relationship, sort of a family unit here with this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is all about happiness, joy, contentment, you know, that emotional bliss. But in this Ten of Cups, there's some discontentment, some conflict, some feeling of being unhappy, or something dysfunctional going down in a situation. We have the people running, we have all this rain going on. So there's some dysfunction, and this is how they are viewing you, um, and their situation with you. So there's some dysfunction going down in a situation you have with a person at the moment. Someone here may be quite um being quite selfish, being self-indulgent here. This is how they're viewing you. Remember, it's just their opinion, it's not mine. It's how the cards are saying that they are viewing you, Pisces. So they may feel that you are indulging in it, overindulging in something else. Cups are about emotion and feeling. They may feel that you're being a little bit selfish. You haven't walked in this Eight of Cups here, you haven't walked away from a situation. um so they don't feel like you've walked completely away from them, but it's like you're being very self-focused and actually looking after yourself, which is not a bad thing, but maybe overindulging here. And there's definitely some um disharmony within a situation that you're in with this person at this present moment in time. How does this person, my Pisces, is thinking of, view them? How does this person, my Pisces, is thinking of, view them? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles, all right? So this is about long term, and this is about, you know, security and sort of love, and looking for maybe something long term here. This is a strong foundation. Okay, so they see, and it's Pentacles, so it could be the fact that they see you being quite money orientated or quite job orientated, and this is why perhaps they feel a lack in the emotional department, because your energy is elsewhere, on new beginnings elsewhere. Yeah, they sense that you've taken a step back from them with this Four of Swords here. This is about you reflecting on what you want now for long term. The Four of Swords is all about stability, yeah, and what you want for your future. But it's contemplating, it's meditating, it's a withdrawal, it's a retreat. Again, it's concentrating on self and just wanting peace and calm. Putting something to bed here with this Ten of Wands. This Ten of Wands talks about a completion of a cycle, and now heading to some sort of stability within your life. So there's something you're contemplating here, that they believe you're contemplating here, putting an end to, and trying to get to a more stable uh, position in your life. So where you might be quite self-focused on what you want and where you're going and your future, they may be feeling quite left out here, quite left out in the cold, quite yeah, just like not having a lot of attention paid to them. That they feel that you're quite self-focused on you, and remember, this is just their opinion. Okay, in this person's emotion, the person that you are connecting with, the person you are thinking of, what is going on in their emotion. So they've got the Strength card, and the Strength card is exactly what it says. It's them drawing on their strength. It's about them, you know, overcoming adversities. There's something that they're trying to overcome within themselves here in their emotion, and it's about love. Okay, the Ace of Cups is all about love. It's about self-love. It's about new love. It's about new beginnings. Okay, and it is also about not repressing emotion, and expressing emotion. So there may be some issue here with them being able to express to you exactly how they feel in a situation. The Page of Wands here is someone wanting to be free. This is someone wanting to be free. This is someone wanting to, get out there and explore with the Page of Wands. It's about, being optimistic and taking action, preparing, you know, the ground, putting in the groundwork for something new. And it's about redirecting energy. Okay. Um, so there's something here they want in love, some freshness, some fun here, some redirection of energy. But the Strength card is here as well, so they may not be expressing what they truly are feeling towards you. We've got the Six of Pentacles, and this talks about equal give and take, and in this case something is not equal within this connection you have. And with this Six of Pentacles, it's all about maybe not feeling supported, maybe giving in a situation and not receiving fairly. Okay, it's also about finances as well, and things not being even in the financial department. How is this? I've got this really bad cough, sorry. So in their emotion towards you, we do have the Knight of Cups. So there is love here. This Knight of Cups talks about opportunities. It talks about love and romance. It talks about moving forward to a dream and resolutions as well. Okay. So in this person's emotion towards you, in this person's emotions, the person you are thinking of and in their emotions. So we have them gaining some mental clarity on the situation here. This is about wanting success, wanting victory, but it's also about changing perspective and seeing the truth of a situation on how to move forward. Okay, so there's a sense here that they've come to the understanding that something isn't equal within this situation, within this connection they have with you. Okay, they're trying here to make a decision in love, and trying to gain some mental clarity about how to move forward in a situation with you. They feel like you've retreated from them, and are quite self-focused. In their emotion, they do feel like there is a disconnect within this relationship. And this is what I feel they've got the mental clarity on here, that there isn't some sort of equal give and take within this relationship that you have with them, Pisces. The Four of Cups talks about a disconnect. It talks about a foundation that isn't strong anymore. It talks about a missed opportunity, or it can talk about someone overindulging, because they're drinking from their own cup. So this overindulgence here, and we did have the Eight of Cups here as well, where someone was, filling their own needs and putting their own needs first in a situation. So Pisces, this person may feel that you are quite out for yourself, and there is some sort of disconnect within this connection that you have. Okay. How this person, Pisces, wants to move forward with you. How does this person, Pisces, is dealing with, want to move forward with them? Okay, so we've got the Chariot. but the Chariot is about overcoming adversities. We have the Death card here, and that is putting something to bed to start something new. So let's clarify, how does this person want to move forward with Pisces? Clarify this Chariot. Games, the Five of Swords. This is about games. This is about manipulation. This is about someone being selfish. And I feel this is with the Chariot and overcoming adversity, and trying to move forward. I feel this is what needs to be overcome. Okay, so whoever's playing the games in a situation, this needs to be overcome so that this connection can move forward. Chariot is all about overcoming adversities to take that control of the reins and to move forward in a controlled way. The death of this is what needs to be put to bed. The death of someone being selfish, the death of playing games, the death of being manipulative in a situation. That's what needs to be put to bed. We have the Death card. So how does this person want to move forward with my Pisces, with this Death card? How does this person want to move forward with my Pisces with this Death card? So we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about, you know, this person wanting to speak their truth. This person has been observing with the Page of Swords. This person has been planning. Yeah, this is communication. But, you know, the Page of Swords can also be suspicions and dishonesty and that secretive energy, and it's even that spying card and that lying card. So I feel with this Death card, this is the energy that needs to be put to bed. Anything that's going on behind the scenes here, that, you know, needs to be put to bed in this situation. To rebirth, but I want to know, to rebirth, what's this Death card about? What is this person moving forward to, and how do they want to move forward with my Pisces? How do they want to move forward with my Pisces? Okay, so I really feel here with this Six of Wands and this Ten of Swords here, this is about doing the right thing. And I feel, Pisces, that this person may want to walk away from the situation. Now, I don't know whether it's they want to walk away from you, or if they just want to walk away from the games and the manipulation and things like that that have been going on within this connection, the disconnect that's going on within the foundation of this relationship or connection. I don't know whether they want to walk away from you or just from, you know, the Five of the Swords, the manipulation, the disconnect. But there is something here that this person is trying to figure out, is trying to sort out. There's trust issues here, I feel, with this Three of Swords, and this Lover, and this harmonious union that they're trying to manifest. Okay, what's going on behind the scenes that Pisces doesn't see? What is going on behind the scenes that Pisces doesn't see with this person? What is going on behind the scenes? What is going on behind the scenes? What is going on behind the scenes? External to Pisces. We've got the Tower moment. This person wants change. This person wants change. The Tower is all about change. It's about, you know, things happening suddenly as well. It's about mental breakthroughs. It's about awakenings and realizations of a situation, and the truth of a situation as well. So behind the scenes, this person, it looks like this person is trying to understand what's going on with you, Pisces, or what's going on within their life. You know, this justice is about clearing out old negative energy. It's about setting boundaries for oneself. Okay, boundaries have been overcrossed, overstepped here. This is about cause and effect. This is about truth, and you know, this is about the nitty shitty gritty bits of life that need sorting out. And it looks like this person is coming to some sort of understanding, some sort of truth about a situation. Now, whether it's with you or whether it's within themselves, I'm not quite sure. So what's going on behind the scenes with this person? We've got the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, this person is, I really feel, contemplating here about effort and work they've put into a situation. Threes are about coming into alignment with yourself. But this Three of Pentacles is also talking about teamwork and collaborating. But there's people here not working with this person. So this can talk about a disharmony and someone standing on their own doing all the work. All right. So I feel this person with this justice and this tower is asking themselves, am I on the same page as Pisces? Do we want the same thing? Are we heading in the same direction? Are we building together? Is Pisces behind me? And are we building together on this situation? So this person seems to be in a lot of contemplation about how they want to move forward in this relationship or this situation if you're not with them. Tell me what's going on behind the scenes with this person. Yeah. So this is about them, the Knight of Pentacles, thinking about what they want long term. I don't feel, I mean, I know this tower is quick and it's sudden, but it's more of a mental thing. It's more of a truth, and that's seeing the understanding of a truth. One having that realization of something, that something needs to change up. And then we go into a very slow energy, the Knight of Pentacles. Someone contemplating what they want long term for their future here. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is all about work, and it's about effort, and it's about responsibility, and it's about working together. Okay, and it's about establishing something for yourself, planning and strategizing and organizing your future and what you want. So I really feel, Pisces, this person is in their headspace about what they want long term, having that aha moment about the Justice card, yeah, about having to clear out things and set new boundaries in their life. Questioning, is Pisces on the same page as me? Are we working together? Where are we going long term with this Knight of Pentacles here? Okay, what's the advice from the tarot on this situation? What's the advice on the tarot from universe? What's the advice from universe on this situation? Advice from universe on this situation. Okay, so yeah, I feel this is about communication. The King of Swords, universe is saying it's time to speak up. It's time to speak your truth with this King of Swords. The King of Swords comes from a place of intellect. They come from a place of power and respect and being clear-headed. And, you know, they speak their truth. And this is the Five of Pentacles. This is all about, you know, feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold, being ghosted, being let down. Someone, you know, who takes risks and loses faith in relationships as well, or in ourselves. So advice from universe is speak your truth about how you truly feel about this situation. not only for you, but for the other person as well. It's time to speak your truth. Yeah. The Star card. What is it you really want? And then we have the Queen of Swords as well. So we have the Queen and the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords feels left out and ghosted here. Yeah, left out, a void in a relationship, a bit of a disconnect going on, a bit of loneliness. And then we have the Star card and the Queen of Swords. And this Queen of Swords energy is going for her wishes, going for her desires, and her hopes, you know. But both of these characters, the Queen and the King of Swords, lack this depth, they lack this emotion, and they come from a very logical place. So perhaps it's time here now with this Queen and King of Swords to get into your emotion a bit. The Star card is all about being intuitive and letting that heart lead and coming from your gut about how you want to move forward, and you really feel it. How do we move forward here? The Queen of Swords says no more games, no more game playing with this Five of Swords here. No more game playing, no nonsense approach. So it really is, universe is saying it really is time to speak your truth about what you want for the future. And Pisces, that's not only you, that's the person you are dealing with or the person that you are thinking of. If it's possible to speak to them, asking them direct and outright what it is that we're working together on, or what it is, or how we work together, or if we're on the same page. Right, what is the outcome for this situation in the next 6 weeks? What is the outcome for this connection in the next 6 weeks? What is the outcome for this connection in the next 6 weeks? What is the outcome for this connection in the next 6 weeks? So we've got Temperance, which talks about healing. It talks about restraint. It talks about moderation in a situation and balance that is needed. Oops. We also have the High Priestess. So I mean, the High Priestess is about using your intuition. It is about, but it's also about taking that step back. The High Priestess she takes a step back. She actually knows what she wants, but she doesn't speak her truth. The High Priestess, is about trusting yourself. It's about knowing what needs to be done. But it is also about keeping secrets and not talking. And with that Temperance, someone's holding back here from speaking what they want to speak with this High Priestess. The outcome in the next 6 weeks for this connection. The outcome in the next 6 weeks for this connection. Yeah, there's anxiety here. I think there's some sort of fear here about speaking your truth. The Nine of Swords is about, it talks about being weighed down by emotion. It talks about being worried and being anxious. Yeah, and fearful over something. And the restraint with the High Priestess, someone is holding back over making a decision here. The Judgment is all about someone's having a big shift in their life. This is a huge shift. We've got Temperance, High Priestess, and Judgment as the outcome. This is like someone reviewing their life, but not coming clean with what they want to do here. Temperance is about restraint and moderation and self-control in a situation. And they may be holding back here because there's fear of something. So the Judgment card is all about understanding your greater purpose. The Judgment is about a wake-up call. The Judgment is about changing your perspective, changing your ideas. It's drawing new conclusions on a situation. And with this High Priestess here, you may be going, or both of you may be going inside to try and understand what you want for the future here. But I also feel there's not a lot of talking going on in the next 6 weeks about what it is you really want in a situation. The outcome. What is the outcome in the next 6 weeks? What is the outcome in the next 6 weeks? The Ace of Wands. So this is about new beginnings. You know, this is about clearing those blockages out. But this is about passion, yeah? This is about passion in your life, new opportunities in your life. And the Ace of Wands is about communicating. It's about releasing blockages and making change and moving forward. So I would say, you know, in the next 6 weeks, that this is, if this connection is to be saved, or to work, or to be worked on, you need to speak. But there is a sense that you're still holding back with the High Priestess about how you want to move forward. But it is, I feel, about the next 6 weeks about coming to some understanding within yourself. And this is not just for you, Pisces, this is for the other person, about how you move forward to this Ace of Wands. It's the Hangman. It's about changing things up. It's about gaining a new perspective on a situation, gaining a new perspective on what you actually want, and where you want to go. Again, Two of Wands. Where do you want to go? This is moving forward. This is at the crossroads of a situation, a connection, a relationship. How do we move forward, or how do I move forward? This is about making your mind up about how you move forward, either together or individually. Yeah, something has to be closed out for something else to come in. So it's down to the individual Pisces here. Do we close something out, and do we start on a new journey individually, Queen of Wands, or do we get proactive and put some passion back into a situation? You know, do we be bold, and do we go and take action, and do we go and pursue our happiness either together or individually? I feel there's a decision here that some of my Pisces and the person that they are dealing with needs to make, and it's about how they move forward long term, for the foundation of the situation that they are in. Okay, so it's not giving me any clear-cut answers. There's a decision that, Pisces, your person needs to make, and there's something that you need to work on as well, Pisces. Your person, I feel, lacks trust. They need to make a decision. They're trying to make something happen for themselves, okay? They feel like you have retreated from them, and you're very self-focused. Now, remember, this is just their opinion and their view. And that you may be very focused on your long term and your job and your career and your prospects, but you've taken time, it's like you've taken a step back from them, and they actually feel like a bit neglected, because a lot of your energy is going into yourself rather than them. Okay, but there is, behind the scenes, it is about them wanting change, and it is about them asking the question, are we on the same page? Okay, I feel here there's Strength card, there's the Ace of Cups. There's an understanding here that something isn't right. There's not equal give and take in a situation, and them having mental clarity on what they actually want from a relationship, because in this relationship there seems to be some sort of disconnect, all right, some sort of lack in a situation, and some sort of emotion that's being withheld, and it's about finding out. I feel it's about both of you speaking what you want, and being truthful in a situation about how you want to move forward together, all right. It's that decision, that Two of Wands there. How do we move forward? Do we wrap something up, or are we going to ignite some passion and into this relationship? Four of Wands, you know, we've got the Queen of Wands, passion, yeah, creativity, excitement, passion. Four of Wands, again, passion, and Eight of Wands. How do we progress forward in this situation together, in this Four of Wands, in this connection, in this foundation? How do we move forward? So I think it's down to each individual Pisces, you know, how they progress in this relationship, what they want from this relationship. But your person has a lack of trust here, and they're trying to make a decision for themselves about how they move forward in love here. They feel quite left out in the cold by you, because they feel you're quite self-focused on you and not them. I'm going to leave it there. Uh, yeah, and remember, that's just their view. Okay, it's not really, it might not be how you are actually being with them, but it's their view on the situation. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Good luck with it. I wish you all the best. I would say, if you're still in connection with this person, speak to them. If you're not in some sort of connection with them and you can't speak to them, or they won't listen to you, I basically don't know what you're going to do. Maybe message them or whatnot if you want to get back with them. If you don't want to get back with them, just go your merry way. But I really feel like it's actually people who are still in communication with each other. All right, I still feel communication happening between this connection. So if you're not in communication, it might not be your read. But if you're in communication with this person, they are wondering how to make this work to move forward with you. All right. I love you long time. Love me hard back. And I will see you, Pisces, for your February read, which I'm going to do next. And namaste.